Okay, so question 2 is asking you to calculate the half-life of an isotope. So here's an example that I have. We're trying to find half-life. Oops. That's what the T1/2 stands for. So let's say we have a 400-gram sample that decays to 12.5 grams in 25 hours. So when you're trying to calculate half-life, what you need to do is start with what you have. So you had 400 grams, and it kept decaying until it got to 12.5 grams. So we're going to half this each time until we get to 12.5 grams. So I'm going to take 400, I'm going to half it. When you half it, you divide it by 2. When I do that, I get 200 grams. Now I'm going to take the 200 grams, I'm going to half it, so divide it by 2. That's 100 grams. I'm going to keep doing this until I get to 12.5. So we'll take one of my 100 grams, half it, and I divide by 2 when I half it. That's 50 grams. Take my 50 grams, half it. That gives me 25 grams. Take my 25 grams, half it. That gives me 12.5 grams. Once I get to 12.5 grams, I'm stopping because that is as far as I need to go. Now, this entire process took 25 hours. Now I need to count how many times it took me to half 400 grams, and then I'll show you what to do with that next. So it took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It took me 5 times to half this sample to get to 12.5 grams. Now, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to take the total time it took, 25 hours, and divide that by how many times it took me to half it, which is 5. When I do that, 25 divided by 5 gives you 5 hours. So the half-life for this specific example is 5 hours. Okay, so use this process I just showed you, apply it to question 2 to get the correct answer.